UTA Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a good outing against the Sacramento Kings. Trading blows in that one, they did win by 3.
I'll tell you what jumped off the page to me, guys, the firepower off the bench. I mean, that's what really, I think, led them to that victory.
Well, it was that energy boost factor, we called it. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game, but it was there for them that night.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love at the 3 and the 4. And it's Fry in at the 5, down low. Favors passes to Exum. That's good.
Now some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Now here's LeBron. He had 13 points in the win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Love, no good. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Hayward with the ball. And it's Waiters picking him up. Here's Favors. Good D by Irving. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kev, Quinn Snyder gave me a few moments to catch up with him. The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Offensive rebound. Here's Fry. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
What a finish with that hoop.
Exum with it. Pass to Hayward. Fires the 3. Another miss by Utah. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fry dishes to LeBron. Good shot. 6 to shoot. A 3 ball. Mullins with the rebound.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
That's good.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Works with it. He had 13 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. And Favors kicks to Exum. Here's Hayward, and it's blocked by Fry. 3 on 3. Here's Waiters. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Waiters got his first 2 points.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Favors with a screen on Waiters. Burks kicks to Hayward. The pass to Mullins. The dish to Burks. 3-pointer, and the shot is good. Burks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Love with the screen for LeBron. Outside Irving. Takes the turnaround J. Love can't hit.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
On the wing, Irving. Takes it to Fry. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Jazz trailed by 4. Exum passes to Favors. This is to Mullins. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. You look at Fry, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
Boy, it was a terrific year for him. Led the league in field goal percentage because he took high-quality shots all the time.
And here are the Cavaliers now after the basket by Utah. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Utah's on defense, trailing by 2. Rocket 6. The drive by James, and he gets it to go.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now Exum. And that one's good. Exum's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now, here is Irving. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. Love dishes to Irving. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys. This is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. And here is Burke. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. And Gobert takes to Burke. He set the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Burke's got his first points of the night.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Here's Dellavedova. Feeds it to James. He kicks to Fry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Let's take a look at Trey Burke's numbers. Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 14 points a game, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. And I think the playmaking really stands out to me that he's been doing it. So many times the plays he can generate to change the momentum of a game.
I agree wholeheartedly there. I mean, it's underestimated what his passing brings to this team.
To the middle, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Dellavedova, looking for his first basket still in this one. Harris passes to Fry. Puts up the baby hook, and good. Off the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Sweeten is covered by Aminu. Passes it to Hood. Shot clock at 6. That drive by Carter. Step back shot. Second shot opportunity. Nice shot by Gobert. And the Jazz lead by 1.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. It's so important to battle on the board.
Dellavedova gets the screen from Fry. Dellavedova dishes to Fry. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Dellavedova. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Dellavedova gets the screen from Fry. Here's Aminu, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, typically he's just a role player, but when he does score, it allows the offense to be more balanced.
1 second left, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. Mullins is checked in, and Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Hood. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Black holes checked in for Bergeron. Love comes in for Thompson. LeBron, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Amini. And it's Waiters in for Harris. So on the floor for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love at the 3 and the 4. And it's Fry in at the 5, home in the paint.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of points than that to the glass.
Here's Exum. He has 6. He feeds it to Mullins. He dishes it to Exum. Out to the right wing. Burks kicks to Exum. 5 on the clock. A 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Fry's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break. I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Now, here's Fry. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, guys. Black hole in their last game against the Trailblazers. Boy, was he tremendous. He ended with 31 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. On the wing, James. Inside. There's the steal. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Exum kicks to Hayward. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Hayward's got 7 points in the game. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Dellavedova. Hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Fry, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wonderfully instinctive play right there. Sense just where that rebound was going and becomes an easy 2 for him.
Well, Clark, maybe they've had too many easy buckets tonight.
Well, it's something that needs to change. I mean, they should not be getting all these easy dunks off offensive putbacks.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
The drive by LeBron. Another shot, Fry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And what a tremendous game for Blackhole. He's got 13 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
Carter, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line. His shooting has been so good today, and he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Here's Dellavedova. High in the post. Puts up the baby hook and off the glass. That one's good. Fry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers lead by 11. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt who have been the #1
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing.
On to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of it.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
Perks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Then it's Exum, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Mullins in at the force line. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Hayward. That is good. Hayward's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Jazz. Now here's LeBron, and Waiters has it in the corner. Back to LeBron from downtown. There's the bucket. Good. James has got 7.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
They set the pick. Off the screen. Exum's shot is off.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Irving passes to Waiters. Here's Fry. He throws off the pick and hammers it home.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Now, here's Exum. 8 points for him. Hayward with the ball. Knocked away. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
Kevin, I got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. First in field goal percentage. First in fewest turnovers per game. And they were also number 1 in opponent field goal percentage or field goal defense. Outstanding work. They're aggressive and tenacious at the defensive end.
And Clark, the key number that you just talked about to me is field goal percentage. When you're the best in the league shooting the basketball, it's a clear sign that you have an unselfish team and a clear plan of attack. That club, very impressive with their offensive efficiency.
Here's Irving. And again, it's Cleveland.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Cleveland leading by 13. Here's Waiters. Outside Irving. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these 2 teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. You've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
And here's Hayward following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. 6 to shoot. Now here's Exum. He's guarded closely.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Love with the screen on Favors. James, no good.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Exum kicks to Favors. The feed to Exum. And stolen by Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Fry kicks to Irving. Fry in the post. He's against Mullins. Fry dishes to Irving. Irving gets a screen from Fry. Clock at 4. Waiters gets a wide open look. Second chance shot. And laying it up and in the basket from Fry. Fry's got 21 in the game.
And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
Hayward kicks to Exum. Right wing. Over to the wing. Favors with a screen on Waiters. There's the 3. Sims' shot is off.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
High inside. LeBron gets the screen from Fry. Can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Always a little tougher to see how you match up with teams in the opposite conference because you just don't see them very often.
Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Favors passes to Burks. Back to Favors. And that misses badly. Air ball.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Waiters off a pick from Fry. Pass to Love. James outside. That falls. Great assist by Love. And 11 points for LeBron.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Here's Burks. Out to Hayward for the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Fry's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Kept alive. Outside Irving. Shoots the three, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
Got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's knocking them down.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 11. Stolen by Waiters. LeBron against Hayward. LeBron kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. Love with the screen on Hayward. And the wing jumper offline.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's a look at some of the stats for Gordon Hayward. Terrific year last season for him. He put up about 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And with numbers like that, he's setting a pace for himself that's going to be very hard to maintain, if only because he's rarely had stretches like this in the past.
But, Steve, I really think this is a player that he can be all the time, quite honestly. I mean, I don't see this as a fluke. He's got that kind of ability.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Aminu comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Waiters. No good from Fry.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Burks. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And they force the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Irving's got 18 points.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Nice shot by Gobert. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving dishes to Thompson. Here's Fry, and that one is hammered home.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
And the Jazz making a change here. Carter's checked in, and Cleveland with a change here, too. Harris is checked in. Carter, the pass to Burke. Carter on the wing. Jacks up a three, and that one's good. Carter's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Harris. No good. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfect and beautifully placed.
Here's Harris. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Fry in at center. Tristan Thompson is out there with Aminu. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Harris in at the 2. Jazz trailed by 20. Now Carter pass to Burke. On the wing, and there's another one for the Jazz.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Here's Dellavedova. There's the bucket. Good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Here's Burke. Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Gobert. Can't get it to go. Nice defense from Fry. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Dellavedova kicks to Fry. Now the dish to Harris. It's stolen by Gobert. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. It's lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. James checked in for Aminu. Waiters comes in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And here are the Cavaliers now, following the three-pointer by Utah. Count that one. 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
Great second half. He came out of that locker room ready to play.
Carter dishes to Mullins. Now here's Burke, covered by Irving. Good, the pass to Burke. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. James outside. Now the pass to Irving. Here's Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah. Now here's Favors. Kicks it to Hayward. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. 6 to shoot. Good. No good off the back of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Up top, Fry. He's covered by Favors. Puts up the baby hook. And Fry kicks to Waiters. Irving gets a screen from Fry. Irving, good. Irving's got 22 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And here is Burke. Dishes to Hayward. Launches a 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Couldn't convert. A nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Fry in the post. Burke covering. And Fry kicks to Irving. To the paint. No good from Fry. Moves back up. Thompson misses. Jazz trailed by 21. Favors with a screen on Waiters. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's LeBron. Thompson sets the pick for James. He kicks to Fry. A stupendous finish in traffic. Fry's got 27 points.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Here's Mullins. All sorts of time. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Mullins. And 12 points for Trey Burke. A different look for Utah. Burks comes in for Hood, and it's Exum in for Trey Burke. A switch here also for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry with the ball. Working on Favors. Hayward dishes to Burks. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That one on Love.
Yeah, he absorbed the foul and had a chance to knock it down.
That's all you can ask right there. I like that play.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Burks. He's got 13 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
He's helping their cause, finding some easy points through penetration and attacking the defense.
Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Burks has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Outside Irving. Feeds it to LeBron. And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
A little overeager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Now, here's Burks. He's guarded by Waiters. Burks can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Irving attacking, and it's good.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Now, here's Exum. Pass to Hayward. 1:49 left to play here in the fourth. Exum with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Waiters passes to Irving. He feeds it to Fry. To Irving. He dishes it to James. Waiters on the wing. Pocket 4. Here's the 3. And LeBron James good for 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
And so here we go, just rolling along to the finish line in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Cleveland.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Black Hole. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing boards.
And Cleveland making a change here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Love. Aminu comes in for James. Harris is checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Now here is Carter. Takes the 3, and the Jazz another 3.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harris kicks to Fry. The feed to Dellavedova. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So we see the...
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
Hey, man, that never gets old.
What never gets old?
Proving once again that I'm the man. And you're just another mediocre player in this league.
If you played as well as you talked, you'd be a legend. And don't worry, I'll be ready for you next time.
Oh, I am a legend. You better ask somebody.